Welcome back, everyone. Happy Aloha Friday to all of you at home. The time now is 6:18, and what a week it has been. Even though we're not quite seeing those snowstorms that our friends over in the northeastern states are seeing, it was still pretty chilly for our standards here in the desert Southwest. So right now, here is a live look at your Aubrey World Yuma Skycam this morning to see what we're working with. So if you take a look at the weather graphics, you can see what to expect as we move forward in the coming days. So we are going to be starting to normalize as we wrap up the end of this week into the weekend, as we are returning to those near normal temperatures to even slightly above normal. So we are going to be seeing a clear out of those clouds. Eventually it's going to clear out for the rest of the week next week. So we might even expect some warmth this Christmas into the new year. So definitely a sign that 2021 will be here to stay. So if you take a look at your futurecast, you can see why we were receiving those cooler temperatures. So that trough right here, digging into the desert Southwest, giving us those cooler than normal temperatures. But as we progress later on in the day, you can see that moving eastward into the eastern states over towards Phoenix and the Flagstaff areas, and eventually pushing away out of Arizona. So if you take a look and zoom out, you can see where that troughing is. So there was a seesaw as we see those low pressure systems dig into our region. Eventually, as we progress later on in the day, it's going to settle here in the northeastern states eventually, and that's eventually going to pass, returning to near normal conditions. So you can see why the northeastern states have received the biggest snowstorm of the year. So the majority of that happening in Boston, Massachusetts, all the way to New York City. So that is definitely good news for all of us here as we are seeing a return to those near normal conditions. But on your Imperial County Air Quality Index, you can see where things stand locally. So for the most part, we are in the clear, with the exception of Calexico seeing moderate air quality conditions there. But on your CoffeeCast, so still pretty chilly this morning. At the 7 o'clock hour, we can expect those temperatures to be at 48 degrees cool. 8 o'clock hour, 53 degrees with lots of sun. And with the lights on Broadway, dark and enterprising New York stagehand has a new cool job. Now you might say he's gone from show business to the snow business, and Jennifer McLogan explains.
I like to keep telling my wife that I'm overwhelmed.
Brian Sapphire never expected much this Christmas.
I'm a stage